Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's topic of reflective practice through performance evaluation. In this video, we'll look at the value of reflective practice in performance evaluation and how it may help with the personal and professional development. So let us dive in. So first, let's have our learning objectives. First is understand how performance evaluation can provide valuable data for self-reflection, express the importance of effective practice and professional development, and lastly, apply clear, concise, and accessible communication strategies. Reflective practice through performance evaluation. So, reflective practice is an important component of professional growth, highlighting ongoing learning and skills enhancement. Performance evaluation is an essential part of this process since it provides useful feedback and opportunity for self-reflection. Individuals can identify areas for improvement and set goals based on the cyclical evaluation process. Individuals learn about their strengths and flaws through difficult reflections, which is assisted by performance review. Using this input, they create strategies to improve their skills and attain professional success. And lastly, the symbiotic relationship between reflective practice and performance evaluation encourages individuals to continued growth and advancement in their particular occupations. Now, let's discuss the performance evaluation. Performance evaluation is an organized process used to examine an individual's performance inside an organization. It includes several processes such as self-assessment, feedback from others, goal setting, and action planning. Each phase is critical in assisting individuals in understanding their own strengths and limitations, gaining useful information from outside sources, and setting specific goals for progress. First is self-assessment. Self-assessment in this the Self-assessment is the first stage of the performance evaluation process, in which individuals critically examine their own performance. It entails doing an honest and impartial assessment of one's strengths, weaknesses, and places for improvement. Reflecting on their accomplishments and opportunities for improvement provides individuals with useful insights that guide their professional development journey. Second is feedback from others. Feedback from others is collecting feedback from peers, superiors, or other relevant stakeholders. Offers an outside view on an individual's performance. This insight can reveal blind spots and areas for improvement that were not detected during the self-assessment. Feedback from others is essential in acquiring a comprehensive picture of one's performance and how it affects others inside the business. And lastly, the goal setting and action planning. Once individuals have assessed their performance and gather feedback, they can set SMART goals. These goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Providing a clear roadmap for improvement, setting goals based on self-assessment and feedback helps individuals focus on their efforts and develop action plans to achieve tangible results. Goal setting and actions planning are crucial steps in the performance evaluation process as they drive continuous improvement and personal growth. Student as evaluators. Student as evaluators means that students play a crucial role in assessing the effectiveness of teaching and learning. We will discuss the importance of student evaluation, consideration of student evaluation, and using student feedback. Importance of student evaluation. Students' evaluation are critical in determining the effectiveness of teaching and learning. Students provide distinct viewpoints on the clarity of instruction, relevance of course content, and overall educational experience. Their feedback helps educators improve their methods. For example, in clarity of instruction, assume that in the recent evaluation, a student stated, I found it difficult to follow the lectures at times because the professor's explanation were a little confusing. This comment indicates that the instructor may need to work on being more clear in their explanation to help students better to understand the materials. Next is consideration for student evaluation. When conducting student evaluation, it is critical to maintain privacy, select the appropriate timing, and apply applicable assessment criteria. Anonymity or privacy fosters honest feedback, while timelines guarantees that evaluation cover the full learning experience. Specific criteria facilitate the collection of meaningful and actionable results. And lastly, the using student feedback. Educators should use student feedback to discover areas for growth, adjust instructional approaches, and improve the overall learning experience. By embracing students' opinions, instructors create a collaborative environment in which both parties work together to improve the learning process. Peer as evaluators. Peer as evaluators simply implies that rather than having managers or higher ups review our work, we also receive input from our colleagues who are on the same level as us. It's like obtaining feedback from peers who understand our problems and can provide more relevant advice. Now let's discuss the peer evaluation, a valuable perspective. Peer evaluation is the process of assessing each other's work performance. It's quite important because our colleagues understand the job's problem, so their criticism is extremely helpful in helping us develop. For example, assume a peer evaluation on a marketing team indicates that one colleague excels at data analysis while other thrives for creative brainstorming. Recognizing these trends enables them to collaborate more effectively, resulting in stronger campaign tactics. Next is the fostering collaboration and growth. Fostering collaboration and growth is all about encouraging teamwork and development. When we evaluate each other, we create a supportive environment in which to recognize our strengths and areas for improvements. This helps us become better professional whether teaching, conducting research, or doing something else. For example, in a research lab, scientists conduct peer assessment to provide feedback on one another's experiments. By exchanging ideas and suggestions, they jointly improve their processes, resulting in more accurate and meaningful results. Then lastly, consideration for peer evaluation. When we implement peer evaluation, we must establish certain ground rules. For example, clear guidelines are required, and we must ensure that all information remains confidential. And furthermore, we must encourage constructive comments so that everyone feels treated equally and that the process benefits their progress. And that concludes my report. The discussion will continue by Leo Chado.
What is peer evaluation of teaching? So, peer evaluation of teaching is a process where faculty members observe and assess each other's teaching practices, providing feedback and insights to help improve the quality of instructions. So, the primary purpose of peer evaluation of teaching is to enhance the teaching effectiveness of faculty members, fostering a culture of continuous improvement and professional development. So, the benefits of peer evaluation of teaching can lead to a more collaborative and supported work environment where faculty members share best practices, provide constructive feedback, and work together to enhance the overall quality of instructions. So the process of peer evaluation of teaching is typically involves classroom observations, review of course materials, and discussion about teaching methods and student engagement. The feedback gathered is then used to identify areas for improvement and develop strategies for professionals' growth. Peer evaluation of teaching has two distinct purposes. First is formative evaluation. The formative purpose of peer evaluation of teaching is to provide faculty members with constructive feedback and guidance to improve their teaching practices. This process focuses on identifying strengths, weaknesses, addressing and developing strategies for professional development, also known as interval evaluation. It uses quizzes, unit tests, oral exam, and chapter tests. Also provide continuous feedback to both teacher and students concerning learning successes and failures while instruction is in process. Second is summative evaluation. So the summative purpose of peer evaluation of teaching is to assess the overall effectiveness of a faculty member's teaching and contribute to decision related to promotion, tenure, or other personal actions. This evaluation provides a comprehensive review of the faculty members' teaching performance and its impact on student learning. Also, as a type of evaluation that occurs at the end of learning period or program like end of term or exams. Components of evaluation teaching. First is classroom observation. Peer evaluation of teaching often includes classroom observations, where the evaluator observes the faculty members' teaching style, students' engagement, and the overall effectiveness of the instructional methods. Second is review of course materials. Evaluators may also review the faculty members' course syllabus, assignments, assessments, and other instructional materials to assist the quality, organization, and alignment with learning objectives. Third is student learning outcomes. The evaluation process may also consider the faculty members' ability to facilitate student learning, as evidenced by student performance, engagement, and feedback. Fourth is continuous improvement. Effective peer evaluation of teaching should also consider the faculty members' commitment to ongoing professional development, reflection, and implementation of improvements based on feedback. Role of peer evaluation in department. First is formative feedback. Peer evaluation of teaching provides formative feedback to faculty members, helping them identify areas for improvement and develop strategies for professional growth. Second is collaborative culture. By fostering a collaborative environment, peer evaluation can promote the sharing of best practices, mutual support, and a collective commitment to enhancing the quality of teaching. The third is summative assessment. The summative aspect of peer evaluation can inform decisions related to promotion, tenure, or other personal actions, ensuring that high standard of teaching excellence and maintained. Supervisor as evaluators. So what is supervisors as evaluators? It is the process of improving instruction in order to facilitate students' learning. First is expertise. Supervisors often have extensive experience in the field and a deep understanding of the specific demands and expectation of the role, allowing them to provide informed and insightful feedback. Second is authority. Supervisors have the authority to make decisions regarding performance evaluations, promotions, and other personal actions, which can have a significant impact on an employee's career development. The third is objectivity. While supervisors may have a more subjective view of an employee's performance, They are expected to provide an objective and balanced assessment based on established criteria and the overall context of the organizations. The last is guidance. Supervisors can offer valuable guidance and support to employees, helping them identify areas for improvement, set goals, and develop strategies for professional growth and advancement. And that's all for our report, and thank you.